There was a very famous personality that called me a big back, talking about my weight. And so it's things like that that I'm like, Jesus, I can already admit I'm self-conscious, as a heavier woman. I feel like how I look should not dictate whether or not I deserve what I want.
So everybody come on in, hit the like button. We about to talk about this. For those who don't know, Charlamagne the God said on the Breakfast Club that Reesa Teesa, the woman that was on TikTok talking about her little story for 50 episodes, he got on there saying that she is exhibiting big back behavior. And everybody watching, go on Mr. Let Go on YouTube. Mr. Let Go on YouTube. But if you want to come up and talk about this with me, hit the plus sign and come on up. So big back behavior is what we're talking about. Was Charlamagne the God right, or was he wrong? Does he owe her an apology, or does she owe herself an apology for seeking love before working on herself physically? So everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. I have finally fixed Facebook, so Facebook is back up. So appreciate y'all. Everybody hit. Hold on, let me make sure. Okay, so y'all good. All right, so hit the thumbs up button, Facebook. Hit the thumbs up button, YouTube, and share this video because I think this can really help somebody. I'm gonna look at this from an objective standpoint. So let's get it. Play it one more time. We're gonna get to work. And put your city in the chat. Y'all put your city in the chat. Say what's up in the chat. Put your city in the chat so I can shout you out.
There was a very famous personality that called me a big back, talking about my weight. And so it's things like that that I'm like, Jesus, I can already admit I'm self-conscious, as a heavier woman. I feel like how I look should not dictate whether or not I deserve what I want.
Okay, it's a little bit more to this, but I want to start here and address this. One, I want to say Charlamagne the God is wrong for saying she was exhibiting big back behavior, because the context, because I can't play it, because you play anything from the Breakfast Club, it's going to shut your video down. It's going to get it blocked or whatever. So he literally said, is she a big back? So you big backs, y'all got different ways of seeing things. And she's giving out big back behavior, right? That's wrong to say, because it was one, derogatory, two, offensive, and three, it wasn't helpful. Now, some of y'all may say, well, Mr. Let Go, you say some of the same things. No, I don't call a woman big back. I don't laugh at women who are fat or overweight. I tell fat, overweight women to focus on being less fat before seeking out a mate, because in most cases, as in the situation with Reesa Teesa, if you are 260 and above, a man most likely is only going to either view you as his mother, because his mother was fat, or either he's going to view you as somewhere to live. Period. He's only going to view you as an opportunity to have somewhere to live. And that is exactly what happened with Legion. Reesa Teesa is, I'm assuming, over 260 pounds. No man on the planet wants to be in a relationship with a woman that is over 260 pounds, unless she's like 6'1", right? So the average 5'5" woman who is 260 pounds, the only man that's going to want her is going to be a man who has mother issues and he views you as his mommy, or he's going to use you and live in your house for free. All right. And that in particular isn't saying the same thing as Charlamagne the God said, because the reason why is because you have a choice to, lose weight before you start working on trying to find a man. But if you make a choice to just go out and just find a man while you're 270, 280 pounds, well, you're going to get whatever it is that you are looking for, which is a man that's most likely going to use you for your resources. Do you see the difference? I'm not making fun of women. I'm literally letting women know to work on yourselves first if you are, extremely overweight. And I'm not saying overweight because the average person is overweight, right? The average man or woman is somewhat overweight. So it's about being grossly overweight. So what I say is helpful, hopefully, how y'all respond to it, which is, hey, focus on yourself first, get therapy, get in the gym. Because sadly, this is what's sad. The majority of Black women, have not been in a gym to physically work out in the last 5 years. And I'm just being nice by saying that. So if you as a woman, with the understanding that women are looked at as, we look at your body first, right? That's the first thing we look at when we see a woman. We look at your butt, we look at your waist, we look at your breast. We see your body first, right? So for a woman to have the understanding that men are going to look at a woman's body first, and your body doesn't look like the quintessential, Coke bottle shape, which is okay because everybody was born the way they are. But for her to actually not want to work on it, for her to not want to go to the gym, for her not to want to, just be physically better, whether health-wise or looks-wise, something's off to me in her. I'm sorry. A lot of women, think all a man wants to do is have sex. So what's the use? Some women say, well, skinny women get used. So what's the use? Right? Well, you're going to get what you ask for if you have that mindset. So the point is with me versus Charlamagne is get your ass in the gym, start eating better, drink more water. Let me tell y'all something. I got 2 bottles of water right here. Why? Because I know I'm going to drink. Well, this right here, this water right here is already open. I'm going to drink the hell out of this water by probably 3 o'clock. And I just got another bottle of water up here. So a lot of you women, you don't go to the gym, you don't or haven't gotten therapy, because you can look it up. Only 25% of American women have ever gotten therapy in their lives. So if you just look at that also, y'all aren't working on yourselves, whether it's up here or whether it's down here. So if you fat, if you ain't never been to therapy, you lazy, you ain't been to the gym in 5 years, you don't eat right, you sitting around eating honey buns in the bed, eating cookies in the bed, and instead of actually saying, I'm not going to eat that, I'm not going to eat this, you don't deserve love. Sorry. So for all of you women who think you deserve love, you actually don't. I'll say it again. If you are not working on yourself on a normal basis, you are not in the gym, if you are not eating right, if you have not gotten therapy, you don't deserve love. Period. Why? Because you have not done the things that have earned you to love. See, the thing about it is with life, you have to earn what you get, whether you're a man or whether you're a woman. And a man, he has to get out here, grind, make more money, become more of a masculine figure, things like that. But when it comes to a woman, you don't have to run out here and make all the money in the world. All you really have to do is take care of your mind and take care of your body. I'll say that again. All a woman really needs to do in life is to take care of her mental state and take care of her body. All you really got to do is maintain your weight as a woman, and you'll have a man that will love and take care of you, and you ain't even got to have no job to a certain degree. I ain't saying you ain't got to have no job, but you could be lazy as hell. What's up, brother? You there?
What's going on? Can you hear me?
All right, so yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. Put a one in the chat. What's your name, brother?
Random Roy, the Truth Guru.
Who?
Random Roy, the Truth Guru.
What's your actual name? Roy?
Random Roy.
Random Roy. All right, YouTube. Yeah. If you can hear Random Roy, put a one in the chat. Just want to make sure y'all can hear him. If you can hear Random Roy talking, put a one in the chat. Somebody says I'm talking shallow. The life is shallow, and that's the problem with a lot of you big women, that you want somebody to not be shallow. Y'all are shallow just like we are. A woman can turn around and say, "Oh, he's too short. Oh, he's too this. He's too broke." A woman can do that, but a man can't. So shut up with this shallow shit. Just shut up. I don't even want to hear it today. Okay, because this is not the time to be sitting there whining about. You too shut up. Okay, all y'all shallow, and all of us are shallow. Shut up. All right. So I get you in 1 second. So the bottom line is, because we're gonna get back into the Charlamagne thing. The bottom line is, you don't deserve love if you're not in the gym, if you're not eating right, and if you haven't gotten therapy. You can stay your ass out here and be homeless and live in the woods somewhere. Nobody cares, and nobody will ever care because you don't care. I want y'all to think about that part. If you don't care enough about yourself to go to the gym, eat better, and go get therapy and fix your issues as a woman, we ain't gonna care about you because you don't care about yourself. So all we really want to do, because it's other things that we want, right? But the main things that we want is for you to maintain your weight throughout your life. And in order to do that, you have to learn certain levels of discipline, because we all gonna get dad bars, mom bars. We're gonna get, y'all get stretch marks. We get, whatever. We might get a belly or whatever. But if we have the discipline to get our lazy asses in the gym when we get a belly, get our lazy ass in the gym when we get some underarm, whatever. This is muscle. Don't even try it. So if we actually start seeing something about us, oh man, I'm getting fat, I'm going back to the gym. Lazy people don't say I'm getting fat, I needed to go to the gym. They're just gonna say I'm getting fat. I hope nobody, let me put on a wig so they won't see how fat I am, i.e. Reesa Teesa. So brother, what is your thoughts?
So my thoughts is, it's kind of hypocritical a little bit, because if a man is not on top of his grind, if he don't make a certain amount of money, if he fell on hard times, had to move back home with friends or family, it's okay to call him a scrub or a lame. And nobody comes to his defense and say, oh, y'all shouldn't be calling him a scrub or a lame.
Right.
So if it's okay if a woman gets a BBL and breast augmentation and lipo, and you can celebrate those attributes of her body. But if a woman, like you're saying, is 260, so maybe it ain't big back behavior, but maybe it's 260 plus behavior, because she's doing the things or not doing the things that it would take for her to not live in her delusion.
Right.
So yes, Charlamagne saying it, we live in a double standard world where if you call out a woman and say that's big back behavior, it's looked down on, but it's celebrated when society comes from men who might have emotional or mental setbacks or struggles, or we all know the societal, like when it comes to men in the prison system and how they treat Black men. And I've never been one to say the white man keep me down, because I've been blessed to grind and make it happen. But it's a double standard. Like, you can't call a woman and hold her accountable for her delusion, but you can do it for a man.
Okay, so let me add to what you just said, and I'm not disagreeing with you, but I never, ever, ever, and this is just me, never am ever going to put a man and a woman on the same level. Okay, men and women are not the same. So
Right.
Not going against what you said, but the verbiage, just I hate it. The verbiage is, if a man can do this, a woman can't do that. I hate the comparisons. Like, and it's just me. Okay, so to a certain degree, women have enough freedom to just frolic around and do dumb shit. And if she's attractive enough, she's going to have a pretty good life. She's going to be protected. So it doesn't make sense. And everybody right now, real quick, hold on. I need y'all to hit the like button. Y'all are tripping. Y'all ain't hit no like button. Y'all need to hit a like button. So take a second right now to hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Everybody right now. Facebook, y'all ain't hit the damn like button. YouTube, y'all ain't hit the like button. Hit the like button. Y'all are tripping. Y'all still ain't hit the like button. I'm sitting here watching y'all, and y'all still ain't hit no like button. I'm sitting here telling y'all hit the like button. Ain't nobody hit the like button. Y'all want me to sit here and stare at y'all until y'all start hitting the like button? I can see you. Let me show you how I can see you. Marjorie just hit the like button. Richard Tucker just hit the like button. Andrea Hall just hit the like button. Christina just hit. So I can see y'all. So I'm sitting here staring at you, and I can see that you did not hit the like button. Coco, you ain't hit the like button. Hit the like button. Unless y'all want me to sit here and stare at y'all. Okay, but yeah, so that's the first point, man. The thing about it is, we have, as men, it's so, thank you, Coco. It's so terrible when I hear men comparing themselves to women. Well, they could do it, but I can't. Like, so I'm not against what you're saying, but we got to stop that, bro. So I'm not against what you're saying.
It's society.
It's
society that does it.
Bro, I don't care. Like, you got to understand, we are individuals. I don't give a damn about what society is doing. And at the same time,
I'm not going to pull punches on it.
And at the same time, hold on, society is taking care of our asses. So we can't blame society, victimize ourselves when we don't have to go outside and eat squirrels and shit and hunt and all this other shit. We go to a goddamn store, which is a part of society, and buy a sandwich and have a full stomach. So we can't sit here and demonize society, but at the same time, live off of society. You gotta pick a struggle, bro. Does that make sense?
It makes sense, but it doesn't make sense because it's the reality of the world that we live in. It's the world we live in.
Your phone is doing something.
So, with the world that we live in,
is that your phone?
That's how it goes in the world that we live in.
Who cares? We're talking about being responsible for your own actions, whether it's weight or money or whatever. And you kind of like try to victimize men and put men in the same level as women. That's all I'm saying. Can you hear me?
Understood. Yeah. You got a little low, but I can hear you still.
There's some ringing or something. I'm just letting you know. I don't know if your phone was ringing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So that's all I'm saying. So everybody watching, this is the second part of the Reesa Teesa situation, because I'm just gonna play the whole thing. I'm just gonna play the whole thing out, and we're just gonna listen, because she don't say too much. It ain't too much for her, but she is, and a woman is going to victimize herself. So I'm not mad at Reesa Teesa, but all the clapping, I'm like, yo, come on now.
There was a very famous personality that called me a big back, talking about my weight. And so it's things.
And that's wrong. Making fun of somebody is not helpful at some point. And it's not helpful at all, to be honest with you. So calling her a big back and that's it. If you say, well, if he was to say, what's up, Linda? If he was to say, isn't she fat? And Jess would have said, yeah, she's fat. Oh, okay. Well, damn. Wouldn't it behoove her to get her fat ass in the gym and work on herself before she getting out here dating? That would be wrong still, but it would at least have a solution connected to it, right? That's still wrong, but it's at least a solution connected to it where she can actually say, you know, damn, he kind of is right. I ain't been to the gym since I was in high school. You can look at Reesa Teesa and tell she ain't been in nobody's gym since she graduated from a gym in high school, because we all had our graduation inside of a gymnasium. A lot of these women have not been to the gym since they graduated because their graduation was inside of a gym. So you got to add some type of solution to it. So let's keep going.
Things like that I'm like, Jesus, you know, I can already admit I'm self-conscious, you know, as a heavier woman. I feel like how I look should not dictate whether or not I deserve.
And there go all the damn clapping. I can't stand all this bullshit that women love to put out. She says, I don't understand. First of all, you do understand. Do you know why she understands? Do you know why? Just want to ask you.
Me?
Yeah. Do you know why she says, I just don't understand what my weight has to do with me finding love. Do you know that she is cognizant of that? Because she says, I don't understand what that has to do with anything.
Yeah, she does know.
Thank you.
And from my perspective, she does know. I believe she does know because she understands what she didn't do.
She sees herself in
when
the
it came to
damn
her
mirror.
lifestyle, eating, and gym.
Yeah.
To put herself in that position. So she absolutely understands.
Right. That's all I'm saying. And then in this video, I'm going to play it. And she says, I'm insecure about my weight, which means you understand.
Right.
Like, how do you sit here? This is what I'm saying. Women lie to each other and they lie to themselves and they wonder why their lives suck. Your life sucks because you don't want to understand, but you do. You're fat, and it's okay if you're fat, but don't say you don't understand why men don't want you. Like, it's stupid. You know, Sugar Hill says, on God, I got a big back, but I'm fine still. No, you're not. Not if you got a big back. Like, do something about your back. Do you know there's back exercises you can do in the gym? Like, work your back so you won't have a big back. Nobody wants a woman with a big ass back. Like, what the hell? I'm just saying, like, you know, and I want to say this. The big back part of this conversation, it's disrespectful for what Charlamagne the God said. I would never just be like, you got a big back, you know. So I'm just kind of like joking because the person in the comment section is joking. They said they got a big back first, okay? So I'm not making fun of nobody. They said they got a big back. When we're having sex with you, ladies, and we hitting it from the back, we see your back, okay? We see it. And if you have a wide back, it looks like we're having sex with a brown refrigerator. And I'm not saying this to be funny. I'm saying this because I want you ladies to visualize a man, you know, a mini fridge. Imagine a man on his knees having sex with a mini refrigerator, and he's just going back and forth with a brown mini fridge. That is literally what it looks like when we are having sex with a woman with a quote unquote big back. And I'm not making fun of you. I'm giving you a visual, because here's what's crazy. You can't see your back unless you go through all this stuff with a mirror, right? So you can't see your back. I try to look at my back. Have you ever looked at your back?
I got a big back. Yeah.
Okay, right. So have you ever looked at your back and said, okay, shit, I need to broaden my shoulders. I need to work my upper back so my lower back would be somewhat V-shaped. Have you ever felt like that?
Absolutely.
So you looked at your back and said, I can change the way my back looks, right?
Yeah.
Women can't. See, women are not going to be like, and widening because you don't want to widen your back as a woman. You want to make your waist small. So for anybody who is mad at me for saying having sex with a big woman is like having sex with a mini refrigerator, I'm giving you a visual so you can understand what having sex with some of you looks like, so you can visualize it and be like, ooh, I gotta do something about that. I had no idea that's what a man is thinking when he's having sex with me. And that way, you may actually want to make some changes. So as a man, we look at our backs. So as women, you got to look at your backs too. Y'all probably do, y'all probably don't. I don't know. But if you are disgusted by how your back looks and how your front looks, and you actually think a man isn't disgusted by how your back looks and how your front looks, you have a problem. How can you be disgusted by how you look and don't think a man isn't disgusted by how you look?
But Mr. Lego.
Go ahead.
But he's speaking more to a mindset. Now, I know
yes.
It's an issue. You have an issue with
yes.
him saying big back.
Yes.
Okay, I get it.
Yes.
I get what you're saying.
He did say big back behavior.
No, and it can't be. It's disrespectful to refer to a woman's back. It's cool if you say she got a fat, but you can't say she got a big back.
Yeah, you can say she got a big butt, but you can't say she got a big back. Ladies, why are y'all so... You made a great point. Ladies, right now, why is it that if a man says you have a big butt, it's sexy, but a man can't say you have a big back? Ladies, answer that in the comments, but go ahead. Good
a man can say
point.
you got big breasts, but he can't say you got a big belly.
Right. He can say you got a big breast. Ooh, you got some big titties. But if he said you got a big belly, oh, you're a narcissist. You're a misogynist. Why? Why? Because I know for a fact, if a woman says you got a big dick, I'm be like, ooh. But she says you got a big belly, I'm be like, I'll fix that. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're a misandry. No, I'm gonna be like, you got a point. You got a point.
Yeah. I'm
not gonna be falling all on the ground like, oh my God. No, because you have the right to say whatever it is big on me, or whatever is little on me. I would love for a woman like, yo, I never met a guy that has so much of a small waist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to hear that. But if she turns around and says, damn, you got a small penis, then I'll be like, I got to take it. I have to take it. So if somebody says you got a big something, you can't get mad when somebody says something else on your body is also big.
Yeah. And you know what, Miss? And I don't know how deep we're trying to go, but it's kind of what you're saying too. The issue with weight on any person, excessive weight, is the lack of discipline that it shows.
Yes.
And so I think when she was saying, I know I have weight issues, or I know I'm self-conscious about this, it go and what he was trying to say, what I believe he was trying to say.
She's saying, I know I'm a lazy bitch.
The discipline when it comes to your judgment.
I know I'm a lazy ass bitch. That's what she's saying.
Your daily habits, how you eat, and your choice in ignoring red flags goes into your lack of discipline and lack of judgment.
Yeah, we're gonna get to the red flags.
Okay.
Right now, we're gonna get to the stupidity of this woman. I just want to talk about the Charlamagne the God part right here. So you don't go too fast. I appreciate you, but yes, all of this is mental. Okay, and I'm not saying bitch. I'm joking. Like Lillian, goddamn. Okay, lazy ass human being. Okay, goddamn. Okay, so look, here's the issue. If you're fat, there is a mental issue. If you're a hoe, there's a mental issue. If you're an axe murderer, there's a mental issue. If you have an eating problem, there's a mental issue. If you don't go to the gym on a normal basis, there's a mental issue. Okay? All of it is mental. So let's stay with the fat part. If you are fat, it starts up here because that means you lazy or you have a health issue. Because some of y'all have health issues. Understood. It could be inflammation. It can be thyroids. I get it. But at the end of the day, how did you get thyroids? How did you get that health issue? It goes back to your mental state. Because most likely you're either dealing with excessive stress, and cortisol flowing through your system is causing inflammation, and it causes a cyst on your ovaries or whatever. Or either you eat like a black person. I don't eat like black people. Okay, I'm sorry. I eat like a white person. All right. I don't sit around eating dumb shit. I eat salmon, broccoli, asparagus. I had asparagus yesterday. Okay. I eat the shit out of asparagus. Asparagus makes your pee stink. So I eat the hell out of asparagus, right? So I eat I eat white people food. Asparagus, what's another white people food? Freaking Brussels sprouts. I love me some asparagus and Brussels sprouts. Okay. I don't eat this dumb black people food like y'all do. Okay. So that means there's an issue up here. All right. I approach eating differently than y'all. Like I said, I have 2 waters here, 2 of them. And there's a reason, because I know I'm about to drink 1 water so much and I don't feel like going downstairs for another water. So it's mental. So if you fat, it's a mental issue. Okay. So it's not about you being fat. It's about you not having the discipline, like my man said, and you don't have discipline. So that means you don't deserve a man. So I'm gonna say this again. If you don't have enough discipline to prevent yourself from being fat or to lower your fatness, you don't deserve a man. So in my opinion, Reesa Teesa does not deserve a man. Get your big ass in the gym and make some changes in your goddamn life, and get your big ass some therapy and fix your damn life and leave us alone, because the only man that will actually want to date you is going to be another broke homeless man like Legion. Because like I said, it's mental first. Your mental makeup is distorted because you fat. All right, what are your thoughts, brother?
You know what, you're right. You're right when it comes to it. And I've caught both sides of it and talking about it. And yeah, 2 people that lack discipline, who are okay with their life changes, gonna fall in love probably.
Yeah.
Because
yes.
they say that what misery loves company. Well, lack of discipline and delusion loves company too.
Yeah. What's up, Lucky? So let's go farther. All right. So let's break this down a little farther.
There was a very famous personality that called me a big back, talking about my weight. And so it's things like that I'm like, Jesus, you know, I can already admit I'm self-conscious, you know, as a heavier woman. I feel
right there. If you can already admit that you're self-conscious as a heavier woman, because I would love to interview this woman. I don't be running around interviewing people, but I would love to interview this woman, because I wouldn't be sitting there like Tamron Hall, like, oh my God. No, I would say, okay, since you brought this up, this whole big back thing, can I ask you a question? And she's going to say, yes, you know, with her big old fat face. Yes, like a basketball with a wig on, looking stupid. Because that's the thing. You ladies think y'all put a wig on like Reesa Teesa has on, and ain't nobody gonna pay attention to you being fat. No, you fat. Like your wig does not hide your fat ass face. Okay. So look at it like this. I would have said, when was the last time you've been and worked out in a gym? And she would have said probably 2001. I'm just assuming. Or 1993 when I graduated from high school or whatever, you know, because I graduated in a gymnasium, you know, and I'm going to say, I would say, okay, so isn't it a possibility that even though Charlamagne the God is a terrible person and what he said was very insensitive, which I agree, and I'm not saying Charlamagne the God is a terrible person, I would just throw that in and make her feel good. But I would say, do you think if you were to get in the gym just like a good year and a half and bust your ass and lose like 150 pounds or I don't know how much weight, whatever, do you think that would help the situation instead of just crying about somebody saying you got a big back? How about you do something about it? And of course, the audience would be like, ah, oh my God, you know, it was just a whole bunch of stupid ass women trying to take up for it, whatever. And we would have gotten to a solution. You know? Do you think she would have gotten offended by me asking her that?
Yeah, yeah.
Why?
Absolutely, she would have got offended.
Why?
Because that's the world we live in. Like you can't call out the real deal questions about a person's lack of discipline and choices.
Right. Because like we keep saying, like Charlamagne failed to say, your lack of discipline is the reason why you don't deserve love. Not you being fat. You being fat is a byproduct of you not being disciplined. Do y'all understand? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all understand what that means, what I'm saying. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all understand what I'm saying. You being fat isn't actually the problem. It is your your decades long of no discipline. That's the problem. Decades of no goddamn discipline. Decades of being lazy. Decades of eating dumb shit. Pork chops and fried chicken and eating honey buns and shit. Some of y'all still eat cereal in the morning like idiots. So it's decades of not being disciplined, and being fat is the byproduct of you not being disciplined. So it's not about you having a big back. It's about you having a blocked brain.
Right.
Because something in your brain is saying, hey, I'm getting fat as hell, but it's not saying I need to go to the gym. I'm getting fat as hell because y'all look in the mirror. Just like we look in the mirror, we can tell we are getting fat. Y'all can tell y'all getting fat. So you looking at yourself getting fatter and fatter and fatter, and you ain't doing shit about it, means something's wrong with your brain, or you have a health problem and something is wrong with your body. So something is wrong with your brain or something is wrong with your body, because it may be a health problem, but it's something wrong. But y'all want us to take y'all all fucked up. No.
Right.
So let's keep going.
Right.
I feel like how I look should not dictate whether or not I deserve.
How I look should not dictate how I deserve. Everybody has this problem. Everybody, how somebody looks affects what type of love they get. What are you talking about? My beard don't connect. You know these dudes with these big ass. My man I'm talking to got a damn beard. He got a damn beard. So he might get more women than me because my goddamn beard don't connect. I can't turn around and say, well, how I look does not. No, it does. This brother got a full beard. I can't grow no goddamn full beard. So he may be able to get more women than me. You think I'm like, it's because it's not fair. No, I'm just going to do something else.
Right. Right.
But this is the reason why I say women are children, because women have the autonomy and freedom to sit around and whine like little children about something that they can change. I can't change my beard connecting, but she can change her fat from fatting. She can, I can't fix my beard connecting, right? Without some surgery or some shit. But she can change her fat ass face by depriving herself of Twinkies and honey buns. Life is that simple. Let's go. Whole bunch of fat women in the audience also.
That was disappointing, and it was hurtful, especially the one that was the more famous personality, because again, I'm more than just my weight. Like,
you actually aren't. Sorry. You are not more than your weight. You are your weight. What are you, before I answer why do you think you are not, you are only your weight when you're fat? What do you think? And everybody hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like, and share this video. Why do you think, if you do agree, why is she only her weight? Because she's fat. What do you think?
You know, I disagree with that. I understand the point, because you are the decisions that you make and you are a reflection of the things that you do.
Thank you.
Now, she could, now her contribution on a spiritual side or emotional side of people, family, and friends, she could be a go-to person and
family and friends.
Deal value.
Family and friends. Keyword, family or friends. I agree with you. But when it comes to a mate, when it comes to a boyfriend, when it comes to a husband, you are your weight. Go ahead.
Yeah. And so with that, could she have contributions? I get it. But weight, when it comes to women, is such, it's tough, because women already have so many health issues and hormones that tie into it. And especially if you want to have children, it can put you and the child in harm's way.
Thank you.
And I ain't being self-righteous. I'm a man who was 400 pounds, lost 93 pounds, 6'5". So I understand that no, this ain't gonna work.
Right.
And so, so you are an example or a microcosm, if you will, of your choices and decisions. And again, it shows a lack of discipline. So if you can't be disciplined on what you eat and what you put into your body, you probably won't show a level of discipline. And number one,
video stop has ended because it may contain music, audio, or what? What the hell? Bro. Yo. What is wrong with... Hold on, y'all. Instagram just blocked my... I'm going right back online. Hold on. What in the world? All right, so let me play this other video, because this other video is going to be interesting. Them fatties got me. They flagging my page. Them fatties got me. So check this video out right here, y'all.
Got out of jail, I got probation fees, I need somewhere to stay. I'm not gonna go for a woman who works out 5 days a week and looks good. I'm gonna go for the bigger girl. I'm gonna say, you know, it's more of a chance that she'll be willing to compromise.
I'm okay with not being married. And I get that I haven't had the best experiences with men.
Hold on. Back up. We went. You know what? I'm just gonna play all this. Hold on. Check this out. Listen to this.
No, marriage is the biggest scam. That's
actually we'll play this too.
What's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore?
Ooh, I got one. Marriage. Marriage is a big scam. It doesn't benefit the woman at all. All we do is take on more work and take on additional children, including the ones we birth and the one we married to.
So right here, this is a perfect example. Everybody come back in Instagram just block my freaking boy, I'll tell you, boy. I go to hold on, go to select go on YouTube now. If the brother is in here, hit the plus sign. If you want to come back up, hit the plus sign. My something happened to Instagram. Everybody's back in. We good. Hit the plus sign. Hit the plus sign. Been waiting for this. What's up, Nicole? I'm on YouTube. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Well, if there was a brother on here that was spitting facts, and if anybody else wants to come up, hit the plus sign. Hit the plus sign. Hit the plus sign. Hit the plus sign on Instagram. Okay, so this woman right here, if you look at her, you can tell that she is fat, right? Put a 1 in the chat if you think this woman is fat by just looking at her face. And then at the same time, if you look at her, you'll be able to tell she's not attractive and she's fat. So you got to understand that there's a reason why you had to take care of your husband like he was a child. Because earlier I literally said that as a woman, if you are sitting there looking like somebody's grandmama and you fat, a man is going to look at you as his mother. I literally said that. So put a 1 in the chat if you think this woman is fat, because I'm just saying, I'm going by what I see, but what do y'all see?
Scam. It doesn't benefit the woman at all. All we do is take on more work and take on additional children, including the ones we birth and the one we married to.
That's the life of a fat woman. That's the life of Reesa Teesa. That is the life of a fat woman. If you are over 260 pounds, any man you get with is going to use you, and you're not only going to have to pay all the bills, you're also going to have to pay for his back child support. Because if you're 260 pounds, you're not going to get a man that don't have no children. And if you're 260 pounds, the man that you're with most likely is behind on his child support. I'll say it again. You're over 260 pounds. 1, you're going to have to pay all the bills. He ain't gonna pay shit. 2, you're going to have to pay for his back child support. Because Reesa Teesa or this woman is not going to be able to keep no man that isn't behind on his child support. Because that's the specific reason why he's with a woman that's 250, 260, 270 pounds. Okay? Y'all got to stop lying to these damn women.
In addition to that, they expect us to do all of the housework, all of the children rearing, everything that they felt like their grandmothers and their mothers were doing or did.
You said it. You said it right. She said it. She literally said it. She says, you're going to expect me to do all of the things that your mother and your grandmother used to do for you. Somebody says, according to Reesa Teesa, he was paying all the bills. No, he was paying all the bills for like the first month. He did that in order to get her to want to be with him. Do y'all remember at the end of the story? And I got the story. So if y'all want to hear the story, stay on the whole live, because we're gonna play the story. The man literally had to live in his car when he left her. Where do you think he was living at before he got with her? In his car. He moved in with her within 2 weeks. We're going to talk about that though. Instagram. If my man that was on the show, on my Instagram is still in here, hit the plus sign. I don't know where he went. Instagram just knocked me out. We was having a great conversation. And actually, let me drop the link here also. If anybody in on YouTube wants to come up, y'all can come up too, because I want to hear from y'all. All right, so let's keep going. So here's the first woman.
Did do, and I got to go to work, and I got to pay bills, and I got to do all kinds of other shit for his. No, man.
See, y'all think I be lying. Y'all like, oh, how can you say this about fat women? She's saying it. She's saying it right here.
Aaron, everything that they felt like.
Everything. If you're over 250 pounds, you got to do everything. If you don't agree with me, listen to a fat woman and she'll tell you her own life.
Their grandmothers and their mothers were doing or did do.
Because he sees you as his Don't this woman look like somebody's grandmother? Who the hell is stupid enough to marry?
Us to do all of the housework, all of the children rearing, everything that they felt like their grandmothers and their mothers were doing or did do. And I got to go to work, and I got to pay bills, and I got to do all kinds of other shit for his. No, marriage is the biggest scam that's ever been pulled on a female. I tell all of y'all, stay the away from that shit.
No. Marriage is the biggest scam that's ever been pulled on a big woman. I'll say it again. Marriage is the biggest scam that's ever been pulled on a big woman.
The guy said that maybe your weight was an issue. Would you lose weight for love?
No, because first of all, I already lost 80 pounds since November. Second of all,
girl.
period.
Bro.
And I have never had a problem attracting guys or getting guys, so, and I was bigger than this, so they still gonna lick the rolls, toes, and everything else. So no.
Why do you think
They're still gonna? She said they're still gonna lick the rolls, toes. They're gonna lick the rolls. Somebody licking her rolls? Do you see how women are totally cognizant that they're overweight? She said they can lick her rolls.
They still gonna lick the rolls, toes, and everything else. So no.
Why do you think you're single, Keisha?
I've been getting a lot of BS, and I can't. Guys that saying they're single, but they can only text me during business hours.
Because you're fat. Because you're fat. She said they can only see me during business hours while everybody is at work. He's sneaking her big ass in. This is what I'm saying, y'all.
Or they can't talk on the phone, they can only text.
You ever dated a guy that was worth your while?
No.
I did, but he was a street guy. He was very much into the streets, and now he's incarcerated.
And she farted. Hold on, back up. Did y'all hear her fart? Listen to her fart. She farted, y'all.
Was a street guy. He was very much into the streets, and now he's incarcerated.
Did y'all hear her fart?
And that was the most quality guy you dated?
If I'm a guy, I just got out of jail, I got probation fees, I need somewhere to stay, I'm not going to go for a woman who works out 5 days a week and looks good. I'm going to go for the bigger girl. I'm going to say.
Do y'all agree? If I got probation fees, I just got out of prison, I can't find no job, won't nobody hire me, I'm going straight toward a big girl.
You know, it's more of a.
And I'm licking the rolls. I'm not really licking all that, but I'm gonna I don't know what I would do, because I would instantly have erectile dysfunction. Like, so I don't know what I would do, but yeah, if I'm just fresh out of prison, I'm going straight for a fat girl.
a chance that she'll be willing to compromise.
He's incarcerated.
Do you actually think a woman that works out and is disciplined and she's jogging and shit and she eats right, you actually think she's gonna take a dude fresh out of prison? No, let me get a fat girl.
He's incarcerated.
And that was the most quality guy you dated?
If I'm a guy, just got out of jail, I got probation fees, I need somewhere to stay, I'm not going to go for a woman who works out 5 days a week and looks good. I'm going to go for the bigger girl. I'm going to say, you know, it's more of a chance that she'll be willing to compromise.
I'm okay with not being married. And I get that I haven't had the best experiences.
She's fat too. It's just really sad. Oh, here. This is what I was looking for.
For bigger women.
True.
Explain.
So to me, if I'm a guy, just got out of jail, I got probation fees, I need somewhere to stay, I'm not going to go for a woman who works out 5 days a week and looks good. I'm going to go for the...
Just as an example, just looking at Six of Goddess. Do you think Six of Goddess would deal with a dude that's fresh out of prison? Ain't got no money, is broke, is fat, is 5'3"? No, she gonna look at him like he's crazy. But a fat woman will take him. Because she's fat. Because she has low self-esteem.
Girl, I'm going to say, you know, it's more of a chance that she'll be willing to compromise because deep down inside, she feels like maybe she has to compensate for the lack of the aesthetics.
Respectfully, that's probably the most ignorant shit I've ever heard in my life, bro. So you think...
Shut up, Randy. I'm just fast forward. I don't like hearing pandering. Shout out to Randy. Love Randy, but shut up.
Yeah, because look what she accepts for herself. Yeah, because look what she accepts for herself.
Yeah, because look at what she accepts for herself. That is the number one thing that I paid attention to in this particular clip. Now, is this true? The answer is yes. See, buy my card game and play it with the person that you're dating. Play it with somebody you're in a relationship with. Play this game with anybody you're dating. Play this game with your family members. Play this game with your kids. Play this game with your parents, and you'll get a better understanding of who's in front of you, who you are, and most importantly, how you view the world, the opposite sex, relationships, marriage. You may not realize that your views on life could be totally different than the person you're dating views on life. Because you're either asking the wrong questions or you're not asking the questions at all. That's what my card game is for. Play deeper discussions and have deeper discussions. It'll save your dating life. Women can think whatever they want to think. We're men. So it's important for women to at least take a second to say, okay, what are men doing? How are men feeling? So what Six the Goddess said, the woman in the yellow dress, is correct. Men overall, because some men do like big women, but the majority of men look at a woman as how she looks and how she takes care of her body. Key phrase, how she takes care of her body will literally dictate how he takes care of her. And real quick, how you take care of the like button tells me how much you care about watching my show. So if you were to simply hit the like button and share this video, everybody on Facebook right now, share the video, hit the thumbs up button, and then hit done in the chat. I want to see who has already done it. Shout out to Crystal, Haldane. Shout out to Darius, Rory, Malachi, Tony, Valerie. Appreciate y'all. Just wanted to shout y'all out. I just want y'all to know I see you not hitting the freaking like button. The LA Project, what's going on? All right, so let's keep going. Because y'all don't care about me because y'all ain't hitting the like button and y'all not sharing the video. So it's two things. How you take care of yourself is going to dictate how other people would treat you and take care of you. Now, we're talking about taking care of a woman. Yes, Hey, Tina. Personally did a video on YouTube that gave a scale. And of course, this isn't an official scale, but here's the scale. Here's the scale, y'all. Here's the scale. Here's the unofficial weight scale of what I'm just going to say. Thank you, LA Project, for liking the video. Send me 200 stars and I'll share the video. I don't know. What are you talking about, Tony? Here's the weight scale, y'all. Here we go. You're 120 pounds. As a woman, you most likely, being with a man, living with a man, aren't going to be required to pay any bills. Period. No bill. If you're 140 to 170 pounds, you're going to be required to pay about 30% of the bills. If you're 170 to like 200 or 210, y'all are going half, 50-50. If you're over 210 pounds and up, you most likely, and you can let me know what your experiences are, because most likely your experiences are literally going to dictate this. If you're over 210 pounds as a woman, you most likely are going to have a man that lives with you, and most likely you are going to pay all of the bills or the majority of the bills. Are there men who like big girls? Yes. But ask any man who has a big girl as a girlfriend, and she was big when they began. I'm not talking about women who had a child and gained a lot of weight. I mean the guy that met a woman and she was over 210 pounds and they're still together. All you got to do is ask that man who pays what and who lives with who. That right there. Y'all think I'm lying. If you are over 220, 30, 40 pounds, I promise you, a man lives in your house and you pay the majority of the bills. I promise you. Most likely, if she's like 250 pounds, he lives with her and he doesn't pay anything. And I'll even go farther. And if the woman is over 250 pounds, she not only pays all the bills, but she pays for his child support also. Facts. Because most men that are with women that are that heavy already have kids and are on child support. Because at the end of the day, that's specifically the reason why he's with her. He can't afford his own bills and he can't afford his own child support. So instead of getting mad at me or instead of getting mad at her, I want you to just go around asking friends, asking people. If there's a man dating a woman and she's big, just simply ask who pays what. And I guarantee the woman, if she's a big woman over a certain weight, she pays the majority of the bills or she pays all of the bills. And y'all can get mad at me. These are literal facts. All you have to do, like everybody is different weights right now, right? Everybody watching, y'all are different weights, right? Right now, y'all are different weights. If you're living with somebody right now, most likely you're under a certain weight. But if somebody is living with you, if your boyfriend is living in your house, you are over 220 pounds. If you are over 220 pounds, you ain't never lived in no man's house in your life. I'll say it again. What's up, Lady Shan? Lady Shan, I ain't seen you in a minute. If you are over 220 pounds, you have never lived under a man's roof in your life, unless at some point you were not 220 pounds. No way in the hell. No way. And anybody in the chat, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong right now. Say I'm 240 pounds and I live under my man's roof and he pays all the bills. I dare you right now. I'm on 3 different platforms right now. I dare you right now. I dare you. If you are over 230, 40 pounds, tell me with a straight face or a straight comment and not be lying that you live under a man's roof and he pay all the bills. You're lying. Where you at? Where you at? Because it doesn't exist. It does not exist. It doesn't exist. You went there, huh? I'm just being real. There's no woman on earth, where she was originally extremely obese, like Reesa Teesa, and she lives in the man's house and he pays all the bills. No man on earth is doing that. No man on earth. If you big like Reesa Teesa, you are literally housing a man. See, nobody on any of these platforms. You said I'm here, but you said you're single, so you don't count. You just simply said I'm single. Please look at the comments. I'm here. What? I would never. You're not living under somebody's roof. And all you gotta, okay, your name is Perk. Okay. Perk or whoever, hit the plus sign and let me hear from you. Hit the plus sign and let me hear from you. How do you count and you're single? You said you're single. So the question is, do you live under a man's roof and you're over 250 pounds? Nobody can say that. You won't allow no man to live with you, I wonder. Huh? I guess y'all talking about somebody else. Hold on. Okay, so let's keep going. And we're going to get back to the Reesa Teesa situation. But this is the Reesa Teesa situation. Or she pays all of the bills and pays his child support. What we have to do as people, we got to stop getting mad at reality, because in most cases, you already know your own life. You already know your friends' lives. Okay, you said not now, but in the past. What was your weight when you lived with that man and he paid all the bills? What was your weight when you were with that man and lived under his roof and he paid all the bills? You already know your family members' lives. So don't get in my comments saying, I can't believe you said that. I have a cousin that pays all the bills. That's one person. I'm telling you, from a man's standpoint, I know, and we all as men know, who pays what in people's households, because we talk about money. Men usually talk about money, sports, and women. So men usually know who pays what in households. Not exactly, but we know that this guy over here is chilling and ain't got to pay nothing, and he's with this woman. And we know this guy over here is paying all the bills, and he's somewhat of a high value man. All facts. All facts. I get hungry because I'm running around. I don't stop at McDonald's or Burger King because I don't eat fast food. I got to wait until I get home to cook. That's a lot. It's really easy to go stop at McDonald's and get some fries. I don't do that. Do you realize how hard it is to not drink soda? I only drink water. Oh, that's crazy. All way back then, I'm still drinking the same water. This is what I'm saying. That is discipline. That is consistency. So let's go back to Reesa Teesa. Where is it? All right, here we go.
Reesa Teesa did not experience what she did with Lying Ass Legion because she was a dummy, or she didn't see the red flags, or she didn't know what to do. No. Reesa Teesa, I feel like, experienced something called cognitive dissonance. And if you've ever had cognitive dissonance in a relationship, you know that that shit will wear your motherfucking ass out. Cognitive dissonance is a bitch. It will have you doing some things you ain't never did before. Now, this is coming from somebody who spent a night in jail and had to do a lot of therapy after being in a narcissistic relationship.
This woman says, this is coming from a woman that spent the night in jail.
I agree. Oh, okay. So look.
Wait, you there?
I'm gonna turn the camera on like the opposite way because I don't want to show my face right now, but I'm gonna show my face in the future. I'm glad you added it.
Okay, go ahead. What do you thought? I don't even see you, but okay.
You said you want to see me?
No,
okay.
It's just me on here. I don't know.
Oh, you don't see me?
Something might be wrong with Instagram. Instagram just kicked me off. Hey, everybody on Instagram, can you see her, or am I the only one who can't see her? Because something might be wrong with Instagram or something. But go ahead.
You don't see nothing?
I just see myself on here, but it's okay. But go ahead.
That is so.
Instagram might be messed up because it just kicked me off.
Okay, well, anyway, I'm in.
Huh?
Literally, I'm in because my house is a long story. I don't want to talk about it. But I'm in a 7-bedroom, 7-bathroom mansion right now in Powder Springs, Georgia.
So you said you're in a 7-bedroom mansion right now, okay?
Correct.
Okay. What do I mean?
I'm walking around, so that's why I thought you could see.
Okay, it's okay.
Okay. Anyway, I'm glad you allow me introduce my.
Okay, you're breaking up really bad, but
fix that. Hold on. Let me go to the back porch.
Okay, you in a mansion, so that might be the reason why. But
I'm in an old mansion. I'm in a plantation.
Okay, my question to you is, you said that you.
Damn, it's cold out here. Hold on, let me go get a jacket.
Okay, all right, she'll come back in a second. Let's keep going.
And I was so confused on like, how did I allow all of this to happen? And I remember I went to my therapist and I was like, girl, I'm smarter than a 5th grader. Like, there's no way I let this man treat me like this. And she was like,
She is so pretty.
I can tell you why. Cognitive dissonance is essentially when somebody who was doing what they said that they were going to do and they were showing up and they were acting right and they were essentially perfect, slowly but surely starts to not show up and not follow through and not do what they're supposed to do. And then your brain is like, oh my God, let me protect my emotions and my.
So the reason why I'm playing this part here is we're about to go to the mental state of Reesa Teesa, which is the mental state of a lot of women. They love to sit around and make up stupid ass reasons on why they are themselves stupid. So this woman is making up a reason on what, because she remember she did say, I went to jail, right? But she's trying to blame the fact that she went to jail on the damn man instead of her simply being stupid. So now she's saying cognitive dissonance is the reason why she got used by a man or some old stupid mess. So this is what women do. They love to blame all their problems on a man. Hit a like button, hit a like button, hit a like button.
Mental state, and I'm going to believe who you used to be is still who you are, when in fact.
So I want y'all to think about how stupid this is. Listen to what she said, which is stupid. Listen, this is stupid. This is stupidity.
Somebody who was doing what they said that they were going to do and they were showing up and they were acting right and they were essentially perfect, slowly but surely starts to not show up and not follow through and not do what they're supposed to do. And then your brain is like, oh my God, let me protect my emotions and my mental state, and I'm going to believe who you used to be is still who you are, when in fact that is not true. Reesa Teesa just unfortunately met an ugly ass piece of shit that took advantage.
You are a stupid ass piece of shit, according to what you just said, you dumbass. This is what you just said. You literally said you suffer from cognitive dissonance, and you literally said you protected your brain from feeling disappointed. Therefore, you turned around and started saying to yourself, he's not treating me like he was treating me in the beginning. So I'm just going to mentally and emotionally go back to when he treated me better in my mind, even though he's not treating me good now. And you don't think you're stupid for saying that?
Of the fact that she wanted to be loved and that she was a nice person.
See, I just got to go back just one more time, y'all. This is what I'm saying, y'all. Listen to this dumb shit.
Somebody who was doing what they said that they were going to do and they were showing up and they were acting right and they were essentially perfect, slowly but surely starts to not show up and not follow through and not do what they're supposed to do. And then your brain is like, oh my God, let me protect my emotions.
Let me protect my emotions
and my mental state. And
I'm
going to believe who you used to be is.
And I'm going to believe who you used to be.
Still who you are. When
it's still who you are.
In fact, that.
When in fact.
Is not true. Reesa Teesa.
That is not true. Do you see how dysfunctional our women are? Lady Shan says women work off of emotions. What that got to do with anything? See, I want to show y'all something though. This woman is not fat. I'll say it again. This woman is not fat. She's extremely pretty. She doesn't have a wig on. So guess what? She can be stupid. And the dude will house her. Her ass probably ain't got to have no job. Y'all see how that works? This woman, who is a dumbass, can be a dumbass because of how pretty she is. Look at her. She's beautiful. She could be as stupid as she wants to be. And a man will literally house her and pay all the bills. But if she was fat, if she was a Reesa Teesa, Reese's peanut butter cup, he would be living with her. Y'all see how that works? Angela Perkins is, I think, is the same girl. So here we go.
Lisa just unfortunately met an ugly ass piece of shit that took advantage of the fact that she wanted to be loved and that she was a nice person.
You have to earn love, ma'am. You have to earn love. Hello, you there?
I'm here.
I could barely hear you, but what did you want to say?
You said
What did you want to say?
I think, okay. I wanted to say that I have been very weight in my life from 110 pounds. No, not, oh, hell no. Was I that damn much? Maybe I was a size 4. Like to high school to all the way up to size.
What is the thing you wanted to say though? Like,
can I get to it?
You're breaking up, so people can't hear what you're saying. So if you shorten it, it'll make it where we're able to understand what you're saying because you're breaking up.
I'm to the point, but I'm an alpha woman, but I'm not Rosa Parks. I'm not getting to the.
Are you a certain weight, or were you a certain weight and was taken care of?
Now, if I had a prop it up, I am currently. Well, I lost. I'm 200 pounds, but I was just 230 last year.
Okay.
So over the year, I
cool.
lost 30 pounds.
The question is, were you
pre-diabetic?
Okay. The question. I understand that. I'm not saying anything about you. I just posed the question, and the question was simple: have you ever been taken care of fully by a man as a woman that is over 230 pounds? That was the question.
Absolutely.
So you were 230 pounds and was taken care of by the man, didn't have to pay no bills.
Absolutely. And he paid everything and bought cars. It's to me, not the weight. It is the confidence. As a woman, 500.
Ma'am, you're a woman. I'm telling you that it is about a weight because I'm a man, and we hold on. Other viewers are men also. Okay, so you in your mind can say whatever it is that you want to say. It doesn't matter. Weight does matter, ma'am. I'm not done.
That is correct.
It don't matter. You can think it's crazy all you want to, but this is what, ma'am. Okay, I'll just drop you because I'm trying to have.
Why?
Okay, so it's always hilarious when women are like, "No, it's not about this, ma'am." You can't tell men what they want or should be wanting and all this stupid shit. Okay. Of course, it's about confidence. Yes, it is about confidence, but we're not talking about confidence. We're talking about weight. And that's all I'm saying. So if you look, and I'm not saying she looks like Reesa Teesa. I'm saying if you as a woman watching, if you look like Reesa Teesa, you're not going to get the love that you seek until you no longer look like Reesa Teesa and get your ass in the gym. It's just really that simple. And if you don't want to get in the gym, that's fine. You just ain't going to find love. You're going to find men that are going to live in your house, and you're going to have to pay all the bills, and you're going to have to pay his back child support because that's the reason why he's with you. He can't afford to live alone and pay all his back child support. So he needs to find a big woman to live with so he can get help with his back child support. It's called arrears. I wouldn't have dropped you, Perk, but you wouldn't let me talk. Like, I don't feel like arguing with a woman like all day. Nobody wants to do that. You know, I'm sitting here saying, ma'am, can I finish? You want to keep talking? Who wants to deal with that shit? So I had to drop you out. Like, I don't know why women think that it's okay to just keep saying shit while a man is talking. Like, stop talking. So that's what a conversation is about, you know? So it is what it is.
And a kind person and a sweetheart and had a life that he needed, and he took full advantage of that. This is not a can't see this shit coming. Can't see this.
Obviously, I call him the same.
So, oh, listen to this woman right here. This woman right here is going to break it down.
Can't see this shit coming from a mile away. The only thing that you can do to clock it is if you recognize that they are consistently being inconsistent. That's how you know.
Okay, I have one perspective.
So right here, this woman is going to say something that is going to help you ladies get a better understanding of what you are going through in your own brain. So listen to this. This is your brain, not a man. It ain't about what men are doing. It's about what you are doing. So listen to what she says.
On this Reesa Teesa situation that I haven't heard anybody else say. And the thing that I heard Reesa Teesa say, she made a lot of her decisions based on her interpretation of scripture.
Okay, you heard that, right? She's making her decisions off of what she interprets in the Bible.
And she would often say, I felt like it was my turn.
So sometimes women of any size would sit here and say, well, it's my turn to get the love. Well, you can't just say it's your turn. You got to look at your body and say, is it my turn, or do I need to work on my body a little bit more?
And this is something I hear people say a lot. Well, it's my turn. When is my turn coming? You know, I've got to find.
When is it y'all's turn in the gym? Not saying her because she's small, but when is it your turn in it? You need to be at the gym, and when there's a piece of equipment that is time for you to get on, you need to say, hey, it's my turn to get on that treadmill. That's a my turn stuff. I thought that was Kelly Rowland. Oh, yeah, she looks like Kelly Rowland. Shout out to Kelly Rowland. Hey, real quick, speaking of Kelly Rowland, I'm glad you brought that up, Lady Shan. Have y'all seen her little stupid movie? It's called Mea Culpa. Some woman had me watching that dumb shit. Have y'all ever seen the movie Mea Culpa with Kelly Rowland in it? Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen it. Or what did you think of the little stupid movie? This is the dumbest movie you ever want to see. The same old stupid black people stuff. So don't go see it. Anything Tyler Perry writes, don't go see it. Tyler Perry has to be the worst movie writer in history. If this nigga don't have a wig on and run around act like a fat woman, never go see a movie that he's wrote. If y'all like Tyler Perry run around dressed up like a damn woman, like an idiot, y'all can go watch that because it's going to be the same old stupid, idiotic Tyler Perry movie. But if he is not in it, don't go see it. Please. That man is trash. That man made $1 billion off of running around looking like a fat woman. He did not make money off of his writing skills. I promise you. That movie was trash. But I just want to ask y'all, because that shit, I was embarrassed of Kelly Rowland. I'm like, yo, why the hell did you pick this damn role, Kelly?
I'm the man that God has for me. And sometimes when we have this preconceived idea that something's coming, where it's harder for us to rely on our own intuition.
Y'all hear that, right? It's harder for us to rely on our own intuition. Y'all see that, right? It's hard to rely on our own intuition. Ladies, what about the woman's intuition? Don't y'all love to talk about how y'all have woman's intuition? No? Yes? No? Where's the ladies who brag about having women's intuition? Don't y'all run around saying, we have women's intuition? why do y'all always end up looking stupid? Because this is the reason why. Because y'all don't have women's intuition. Y'all don't have women's intuition. There is no women's intuition. It's either sense or no sense. And most of y'all don't have no sense. So listen to what she said. Listen, because she's talking about women's intuition and how y'all love to brag about it and how y'all never follow it.
Using scripture, relationship.
Okay.
We are using expectations to make the decision for us.
Using expectations, what you want to happen, right? You're using expectations instead of reality, is what she's saying, to make decisions for you, which is what? Stupid. Everybody say stupid. Stupid. Everybody say stupid.
Instead of us being in the moment. She's talked about, you know, I saw the red flags, but I didn't believe them.
I saw the red flags and I didn't believe them. Real quick, y'all. Speaking of seeing the red flags, I created my Deeper Discussions card game specifically to help y'all see the red flags and not ignore them. See, allow my Deeper Discussions card game to be your intuition. See, in this card game, there is no dumb shit like intuition. It's actual cold, hard facts, cold, hard questions where you can actually get an understanding of what the person thinks about you, about their family, and about themselves in real time. Stop depending on stupid shit like your damn women's intuition that you don't listen to in the first goddamn place. So let's play this commercial. I have the card game. It is pretty dope. Thank you, Lady Shan. I appreciate that. She says, I have a card game and it is pretty dope. So the thing about it is, I'm here to help women ignore the dumb shit that they're used to using or utilizing, which is intuition, which y'all don't have and which y'all don't utilize. And it gets y'all in trouble. And y'all turn around and have a man live in y'all house and you only known the damn man for 2 goddamn weeks. But if you buy my Deeper Discussions card game, the link is right around here somewhere. The link is over this video, whether you're on Facebook, the link is under this video. You'll see the picture of my card game under this video. And you can buy my card game while supplies last, because I'm coming out with a new card game in a minute. And you can get a better grip on your dating life. Cookie said, I used the card game, used it 2 days ago. See? Women are utilizing my card game. Men are utilizing my card game, but you aren't. Why? Because you're cheap. You don't want to spend $28 to enrich your own damn life. The women in the chat are literally saying that my card game enriched their lives, but you're allowing $28 to get in the way of your life being enriched. Go to the link in my bio on Instagram. Go to the link under this video or in the chat to buy my card game if you're on YouTube. And speaking of that,
how about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
And I just want to say this to the fellas. If a woman responds to you when you have present her with a good idea and she does this, she says, that means she'll let you eat her booty. So right here, hold on. I'm trying to help y'all, fellas.
What's the name of the game?
Hold on, listen. What's shit?
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
If she says, ooh, like that, that means she'll let you eat her booty.
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
That's another sign. I'm down. See, if you buy my card game, y'all, fellas, you'll have women sounding like this. This is what how women react when a man says something about my Deeper Discussions card game.
Fun dating card game. We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
See, right there. Ladies, fellas, am I right or am I wrong? If a man hits you up, you're like, yo, I want to, let's play this fun card game. Most likely you're going to say, what's the name of the card game? When he says Deeper Discussions, he's going to say, ooh, I'm down.
Down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential.
So hold on, real quick. I just want to go back. Just remember this sound when you tell her you want to play this card game.
We meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game. We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh.
There it goes right there. Just keep that in your mind. Ooh. You are going to get all the ass. Fellas, put a 1 in the chat if you want all the ass. You buy this card game. I can't guarantee it, but it's a very good chance that you're going to get all the ass. And she's going to be making all kinds of little crazy sounds. When you tell her, I want to play this card game, she's going to say this.
What's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
So if you want a woman saying, buy my Deeper Discussions card game, link under this video, link everywhere. If you can't see the link, I don't know what to tell you. The link is over this video, under this video, in the chat, everywhere. All right. Where's the video? Hold on, y'all. Oh, here it is.
Quickly kind of say, because I thought it was my turn. And I have a very difficult thing to say, but life isn't guaranteed that way, right? There aren't a lot of guarantees that everyone will get the same things. House, partner, children, career of your dreams. It would
personal trainer. Shout out to Reesa Teesa.
It'd be wonderful to get those things. I say strive to make sure you do things that set you up to get those things.
Perk 1AAA, I need you to understand that if you can't have a conversation with a man, he's going to dismiss you. Okay. I wanted to have you up here the first time you started walking around to my hold on. I had to drop you because you told me to hold on for like 10 minutes. So I dropped you the first time. Then the second time you came up, you kept cutting me off. I'm not dealing with that. I'm sorry. You're dealing with a man that has boundaries. If you keep cutting me off, I'm gonna cut you out. So if you think that's rude, that is a you problem, not a me problem. Because you were the one that's rude because you kept talking over me. And I don't put up with that shit. So it is what it is.
But they're not necessarily guaranteed. And so when we start to make the assumption that these things are guaranteed, we can start to blind ourselves to the reality of what might be in front of us.
Blind yourself. Exactly. Blind yourself. A lot of you ladies are blinding yourselves. So here's Reesa Teesa's part 33. So I want to ask y'all real quick. Do y'all want put a 1 in the chat? Any new content on the horizon? So real quick, put a 1 in the chat if you want to hear what happened with Reesa Teesa and this dude when she put him out on his birthday. If not, it's okay. But I just want to ask y'all, do y'all want to hear? Because if y'all don't want to hear it, say yes or no. If y'all don't want to hear it, we can go to something else. So say yes or no, because I actually have the video of her saying she put the man out on her birthday and what actually happened. Can't wait, just order the cards. Thank you, Cassandra. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Cassandra. Appreciate you. So y'all, let me know. Just say yes or no. Just say yes or no. Real quick. Say yes, I want to hear the story. Say no, I don't want to hear the story. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. So people are saying yes. All right. So here you go. Because I'm not going to just hit you with something that you don't want to see. So here is what happened with the woman and the man here.
Part 33. Who the fuck did I marry the morning of June 17th, which was his birthday? So I go in there and I just calmly sit on the edge of the bed and I was like, can we talk?
So keep in mind, it's his birthday and she's about to give him the talk. I wish you would come in the room on my damn birthday telling me we need to talk. It's my damn birthday.
And he was like, yeah, what's up? I said to him, I said, Legion. Obviously, I called him his name. Legion. I said, I'm going to ask you something. I just want you to be honest with me. So he starts, I can already see in his eyes, he's about to get defensive. And I was like, calm. Because this is the tone I had. Calm. I said, you never went to San Diego State, did you? He rolls his eyes and he's like, I said, calm down. Watch your tone. I said, you never went to San Diego State. I said, you never lived in California, did you? And he said, of course I lived in California. He's like, I fucking showed you the house I had in California. He said, I told you about San Diego State. I was a private citizen. My dad paid for me to be a private citizen. And I said, okay. I said, I called San Diego State. And he looked at me. His eyes were like empty. Like he wasn't shocked. He wasn't like, oh my God. He was just more like, okay. I said, they have no record of you. I said, they have no record because you never went. You never been to California. So at this point, I'm very calm. And I'm just stating, I said, you never been to California. I said, I bet you've only lived in Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Rhode Island. At this point, now there's a little emotion behind the eyes. And I said, I don't think that this is going to work. And he said, what, the marriage? He was like, so what you saying? You don't want to be married to me anymore? And I said, I don't want to be married to you anymore. I said, we need to go our separate ways. We tried, but we need to go our separate ways. The way that I am talking to you all is exactly how I was talking to him. And so he was like, that's not what marriage is. Marriage is, you have to fight for what you want. I said, I don't want this.
And just for the record, I think she said she went into his room. So they were not sleeping in the same bedroom, mainly because of how big she is. So that's another example of what proves my point. Why do you think he was in his own room? Anybody want to guess? Why do you think he was in his own room when he was living with his wife? Because she was actually his mother and not his wife. He was homeless. He went on social media, I think Plenty of Fish, dating site, and found the fat woman. She's about 260 pounds or more, moved in with her within 2 weeks of knowing her. And now he's like, I got to make sure I solidify this so she can't put me out in his mind. So he married the damn woman and he lives in he sleeps in another room. Why? Because he don't want to be with this damn woman. He just needs somewhere to stay. Because who wants to be with a woman who's 260 damn pounds? That's two men in one. What the hell? So that's the reason why he's in his own room. Because his plan was to find a woman to live with so he won't be homeless. I thought I remember her saying she chose not to be in the same room with him anymore. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I just know she said that they stopped having sex after they got married. Of course, I'm not trying to have sex with her. I just need someone to stay if I was homeless.
And I don't want to fight for it. Said, I don't want you and I don't want this. And so he was like, I'm not giving up on the two of us. I said, you don't have a choice. I said, I think that you should call your brother or your sister now. And I think that you need to pack a bag. And I think you need to get the fuck out my house.
Now, this is when it gets narcissistic, because all this narcissism that she was accusing him of, you're about to see her become a narcissist.
And he was like, you know, I don't really have time for this. You know, I don't feel well. I said, I don't care. You need to get out of my house. Again, the way I know y'all are going to be like, she's so dramatic. And in real, I am actually a very dramatic person. But the way that I'm talking to you guys on this video is exactly how I was talking to him in the beginning of how this started. So I said, you need to call your brother or call your sister because she's in Douglasville, and you need to go stay there. You need to get out of this house today.
So keep this in mind. She said, you need to call your mama. You need to call your auntie. So she was sure and understood that he didn't have anywhere to stay and he didn't have anywhere to go. Why? Because she knew he was a bum. She moved a bum into her house. What woman is stupid enough to meet a man on Plenty of Fish and move the man in within 2 weeks of knowing him? She's an idiot.
Basically, what happened was at first, he refused. He wasn't moving fast enough for me. And so he called his aunt. And his aunt.
Everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button. Make sure to hit the like button. Hit the like button. Some of y'all have not hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the thumbs up button. Share this video.
Was on speakerphone. Let me preface that. She was on speakerphone. And so she was like, you know, what's going on? And he was like, my wife don't want me no more. She claimed that I'd be lying to her. I ain't never lied to her. When I heard this, what's the analogy I can give y'all? When I heard him say to his aunt, I ain't never lied to her before, something in me snapped. I'm not a violent person, but I was there.
Okay, now she says it's his birthday now, right? And she says, I'm not a violent person, but I was there. Does this mean she's about to get violent? Let's see. Hit a like button, y'all. Hit a like button.
That statement, I ain't never lied to her, took me there. I went off. I went off. I went off so bad that first of all, every part of me was shaking. I called my mom.
Why y'all always be lying to my child? Oh, I was shaking. Shut up. Nobody was shaking. Y'all always be lying like, oh, I was shaking.
My mom was on speakerphone, and she's in Arkansas. My mom's a praying woman. I was cussing like a sailor.
Oh, crap. Oh. Hold on, I'm trying to see if something happened. Huh. Let me see something. Facebook, if y'all can see my stream, put a 1 in the chat. Facebook, when I play this Reesa Teesa stuff, it blocks my freaking video. Hold on. I thought it was the Charlamagne the God stuff. Interesting. Huh. Facebook, if you're still on here, put a 1 in the chat. That's interesting. So Facebook looks at Reesa Teesa as copyrighted material. Ah. All right, y'all. I'm going to keep playing this, but I already know that Facebook has cut my freaking stream. Oh, that's messed up.
My mom finally said, put him on the phone. So I gave him the phone, and I'm standing there and I'm looking around the room. Is the scene that I remember is the Angela Bassett scene in Waiting to Exhale, when her eyes are darting around the room right before she grabs everything to put it in the car to set it on fire. I was more so looking at what weapons were in the room: the lamp, the TV, the dresser. I was looking more. I mean, while she was talking to him, my eyes were darting around the room, because if he did not get his ass up and get his shit and get up out of my house, it was going to be bad. If I
y'all hear that, right? She about to get violent, right? Y'all hear that, right? Yeah, so we learning about Facebook. Yeah, Facebook, because it's blocked. It's officially blocked. I just looked on it. How do you copyright? Exactly, I don't know, but I just went on Facebook. It's in one of my windows, and it literally said video blocked. So all the money I just made on my live on Facebook is now gone. Oh,
I've never in my life been on TikTok and said thank you. Had it not been for the blood, y'all, I know this is gonna sound dramatic. I know this.
And she's talking about the blood of Jesus when she says the blood.
This is going to sound like, girl, you so funny. You don't understand. Had it not been for the Lord on my side, had it not been for the fact that I know I got a praying mother, I know I had a praying aunt, I know I've had a praying grandmother in heaven, because I'm telling you,
ma'am, what are you talking about? You ain't even said what you doing yet. Why do women do this? Why y'all so dramatic? What did you do, ma'am?
I clearly saw what was getting ready to happen.
You did not. Let me fast forward. I don't want to hear this dumb shit. What did you do? Shit.
You either gonna leave this house voluntarily, or you're gonna leave this house involuntarily. And he tried to get a little nuck if you buck. He tried. And that's when because he was still on the bed, still laying in the bed. And he was just like, you ain't gonna do shit. Like, don't talk to me like you done lost your fucking mind. Da, da, da. And I calmly.
Exactly, Lena. Hold on. Let me put this, because now I don't lost a whole bunch of money. Mess with y'all asses. I'm blaming y'all, because I could have just cut it off. Cash App is $Aaron1000. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. I need at least 5 Cash Apps, because I don't lost a whole bunch of damn money. Mess with y'all trying to play this Reesa Teesa stuff. So Cash App is $Aaron1000, or buy my card game. I need at least 5 Cash Apps or 5 people to buy my damn card game, because y'all don't make me miss a whole bunch of damn money. Let's go. Shit.
Got close to him. I got like this close. And I literally said, I will beat you like the bitch you are.
Oh, so you just violent on the man's birthday. That's what we doing? Look how she looking. So you just violent on this man's birthday? She's doing this to this man while he's laying on the bed on his damn birthday. I'm gonna beat you like the bitch you are. Wow, that's crazy.
I dare you to try me. I said, I will literally beat you like the male bitch you are. And
sheesh. Yo, that's how women talking to dudes these days. That's what y'all out here doing, ladies. I'm gonna beat you like the bitch you are. Wow, that's crazy.
So when I said that, his eyes were like, I said, I'm not even playing, because at this point I'm rocking like back and forth. Y'all, again, I'm not some hardened type chick. I'm not. I want the soft lifestyle, but I have been pushed to the point. So I'm rocking, I'm walking back, I'm pacing. So finally his aunt was able to get through to him. I had called my aunt, my mother, my aunt. I had called the pastor. I had called all these people, because I didn't know that I was.
Ma'am, no, nobody cares who the hell you called. Just go on with the goddamn story. What happens next? Shit.
Around the bed. And I was like, what is this? Because again, I hadn't really been going in that room. I was busy being CIA, FBI, and Homeland Security for the past 2 weeks. So I was like, what is this? He was like, I'm gonna throw it out. He grabbed the trash bag, put the bottles in there. And I said, what are in those bottles? I said, tell me. And I think I started like twitching. Like, tell me. That is not piss in those bottles. He was like, I couldn't make it to the bathroom. I was in too much pain. So at this point, I'm even more like, yeah, get the fuck out. get out. Get out of my house. So I helped him. While he was packing his bags, I went downstairs. I took the house key off of his keys. I went back upstairs. He had his 2 bags. I grabbed the 2 bags. Yes, I did. I grabbed the 2 bags. I had opened up the garage. I had already popped the trunk for his car and threw the bags in the car. I did that because I was like, "You getting out of this house. You getting out of this house today. You can't come back. You can't come back ever." So it took him about 2 hours from the time of "I will beat you like the bitch you are" for him to actually leave.
I'm gonna beat you like the bitch you are. That's hilarious. Aaron over here. Huh? Aaron over here. What does Aaron over here mean? Huh? What do you mean Aaron over here? What does that mean? Aaron over here. Aaron over where? Yo, just for the content creators, I just cut the stream from Facebook, right? So I was able to cut the stream away from YouTube, right? So now it's just YouTube. This is for content creators real quick watching. So I just cut the stream from Facebook. So now I'm just on YouTube, right? And I went on Facebook because this is helpful to y'all if y'all make money on Facebook. It gave me an opportunity to what is the word? Okay, yeah, to actually trim the video. So I'm going to trim the video back to before the Reesa Teesa stuff, right? And then boom, the video most likely, hopefully, will come back up. So I don't know how far back do I go, but once I get done with this stream, I can go back to when, like I can use this stream and go back to when I first started playing the Reesa Teesa video and then cut it there, and then it'll be back up on Facebook. So just to give y'all a understanding on how to fix a problem. So Facebook and YouTube gives you an opportunity to trim the video and cut out the copyrighted stuff. So cool. What's going on right now? We're talking about Reesa Teesa.
Leave the house. Again, I'm calm telling y'all this story. It was not calm in the house.
Ma'am, are you going to kick the man out or what?
Clearly, he has the money. Like, you ain't got to send him money. He doesn't even have to go to Philly. He can just go get a hotel for now. I don't care what he does. He just got to leave his house. So he ends up getting in the car, driving off. My mom calls and she's just like, is he still there? I said no. I had not told her what all he had lied about. Even in the midst of me being angry and me going off, I never told him that I spoke to the ex-wife. I never told him I knew he was lying about the stepdaughter, because then he would have asked how, what makes you say that? So I did keep my word. I never told him I spoke to her. So he eventually left. I text a friend of mine. I texted my landlord. I said, I have an emergency. I need to know if it is okay to get the locks changed. Landlord was like, that's fine. My landlord was super cool. Shout out to Mr. Patel. I went to Home Depot, bought brand new locks, text a friend of mine, asked him, when you get off work, can you please come by my house? I need the locks changed today. So he was like, oh, okay, what's going on? I said, I'll explain it later. So to give you a timeline of June 17th, when I asked him about San Diego State and I told him that I know you.
All right, let me fast forward. She's babbling again. I don't know how the hell y'all sat through all this dumb shit, y'all.
Now, I had the thought of I was going to have a burn party and I was going to put it on Facebook Live. I was going to burn it.
Hold on, let me back up. She said she's going to burn something.
By the time he left the house, it was maybe going on.
After afternoon chat, what's up, Six? I don't get what she was mad about. I actually was talking about you, Six the Goddess. I was playing this video right here because, of course, we was talking about fat women. Where is it? Right. Where is it? Right here. Take a second to say, okay, what are men doing? Some men do like Keith is going to do this particular clip. Where is it?
True.
Explain.
So to me, if I'm a guy, just got out of jail, got probation fees, works out 5 days a week.
And I'm not saying that there isn't or there aren't great men out there.
True or false? When a man isn't financially confident, he tends to go for bigger women.
True.
Explain.
So to me, if I'm a guy, just got out of jail, got probation fees, I need somewhere to stay, I'm not going to go for a woman who works out 5 days a week and looks good. I'm going to go for the bigger girl. I'm going to say, you know, it's more of a chance that she'll be willing to compromise because deep down inside, she feels like maybe she has to compensate for the lack of the aesthetics.
So I use that clip when you said that because this is specifically what went on with Reesa Teesa, big ass.
1 o'clock. So this happened pretty quickly. If you're wondering why did you even ask him, I already knew that I wanted out. I knew that.
And 6, I think you're right because it seems like the man was laying in the bed. Does anybody know why he was laying in the bed? Was he sick or something? Somebody said somebody's knee. So most likely, because according to what I heard, he stopped having sex with her when they got married. So apparently he stopped having sex with her because who the hell wants to have sex with her? That's gross. So he stopped having sex with her and she wasn't getting piped down anymore. He allegedly had an STD. Oh shit. He was a real bum.
But for some reason, a part of me was like, let's just see if he'll be honest just one last time. And he wasn't. And it sent me into a rage. And then he lied to his aunt saying, I ain't never lied to her. And that sent me over the edge. So by 1 o'clock, by 1:30, he was gone. By 2:30, I had done a pretty good job of cleaning up the bedroom. He had thrown away the Powerade bottles. So I didn't have to touch those. I stripped the sheets. Anything that he touched in that bedroom, I stripped the sheets, threw them in the trash bag, threw them out in the trash can. Part 35. So around 2:30, I think I wasn't even at a place where I could start crying. I was just too angry, still shaking, packing everything up. One of the things that he left is a photo album with all the pictures of his mom and dad and his siblings growing up. Now, I had the thought of I was going to have a burn party. And I was going to put it on Facebook Live. I was going to burn it.
You was going to burn all his things?
And drink and dance and play music. But it's his deceased parents. I do have a heart. So I put that somewhere special, meaning I put it up in the closet. He had told me that he was going to come back and get his stuff. And so I just did not, I didn't throw anything out unless it was like something I knew was trash. Other than that, I put everything up and kept it, in the TV room. So that's June 17th. Also on June 17th, I had already ordered his birthday cake. I had ordered the birthday cake like the end of May because it was like a special birthday cake. So I also had to go get the birthday cake from the bakery in East Point. And I took it to my...
Bro, why do women just babble so much? Like, I can't even listen to this shit because she won't stop babbling. Nobody gives a damn about a birthday cake. So another thing for the content creators real quick. So what I actually did was, because I told y'all Facebook blocked the Reesa Teesa part, right? So what I actually did, because I was able to save the video. So what I actually did was I trimmed the video and I went to my another phone that I have and went back to see when I started talking about Reesa Teesa. And it was around 1 hour and 30 minutes. So I literally trimmed the video back to 1 hour and 30 minutes and is now processing. And most likely I'll get all my money back that I was getting from the live views because the video is still up. So hopefully that helps y'all. If you make money on Facebook, do not play any Reesa Teesa videos because YouTube will block your monetization. Because hopefully, I'm just glad I saved the video. All right, so allegedly he does, which I would believe since it seems his brain doesn't comprehend consequences. She was pregnant a month after they met. Oh, that's right. He is raw dogging strangers in Atlanta. Ugh. Hey, you know Atlanta is like nasty, so yeah. Oh, all right, let's keep going.
Family's house and we ate it. Yes, I had left the house, went to my family's house, filled them in, my aunt, my little cousin, and my grandfather, because my mom was in Arkansas. So went over to their house, filled them in on what was going on. They could not believe it. Although my grandfather then told me, he said, he ain't look like he was a football player. He was like, I didn't want to say nothing, but he ain't look like he was a football player. Gotta love grandparents. So we ate his birthday cake, went back home.
Come on, man. Y'all ate the man birthday cake? Come on, man. How you gonna eat the man birthday cake? Bruh, come on, man. Not only are you going to kick the man out on his birthday, you and your family members gonna sit down and eat his birthday cake? Come on, man. Am I wrong for empathizing for this dude? Hold on, please tell me you lying. What? Hold on, she speaks on TikTok about how she sprays sleep spray on her pillows to get men to stay after they. Wait, what? Wait. Okay, this is what Six Gotta said about Reesa Teesa. She speaks on TikTok about how she sprays sleep spray on her pillows to get the men to stay after they smash. Meanwhile, fine women have to figure out how to get a nigga to. What? Wait. Six, you got to come up here. Because what the hell? Hold on. Six, you ain't even got to come on camera if you don't want to. You got to explain this. What? Because we both are in both are in Atlanta. Well, all three of us, me, Six, and I think Six is still in Atlanta. What the hell? So I just dropped the link. Six, if you want to come up here, yeah, you got the tea. I got to hear this. What is this sleep spray? What the hell? All right, so let's keep going. Bruh, what the hell? Because I got to watch this. But I have women spending on my house. I don't spend night over a woman's house. That shit is dangerous. All right, so hopefully, everybody get your popcorn ready. Because what the hell?
The friend that I had called came, changed all the locks, I changed the security codes. Effectively, he would not have been able to get in that house. So that is what happened on June 17th. So now we can fast forward. He would text me and he would call.
All right, here's Six. Hey. So what sleep spray?
So if you look on her TikTok,
okay,
she has I don't know if it's still pinned, but she got a pinned video where she pretty much is coming at quote unquote skinny girls, talking about she has some skit pinned with Kenan Thompson, talking about, oh, what can a skinny girl do for you? And they was like, nothing. And she was like in the caption, like, haha, finally somebody said it. And I said, okay, so it's cool when y'all do it. It's a problem when we do it. Okay. Now, first of all, so let's start there. She loved, making fun of big girls. And then she got a video on her TikTok where she was like, oh, when you want him to stay the night, and she's spraying some shit on the pillow.
What?
So, and then if you I be peeping game. When you pay attention to the story, she was like, yeah, on the first date, he took me to Cheesecake Factory and he bought me a $35 used tire for my Nissan Altima. And she was like, But yes, I went home afterwards, basically saying like somehow I managed to keep my legs closed because he took me to Cheesecake Factory and got me a used tire. And I was it showed me
what?
It showed me like I know your type. A big girl who too lazy. All she do is she talking about, oh, y'all can buy me some Stella Rosa wine. So she one of them big girls just sits in the house. She go to work, come home, drink wine, eat.
Drink wine.
No man ain't no man with no 750,000 cash for no house about to put you in it. And she knows it. And I think that for her, she knew he was lying the whole time. She one of them girls where she probably proactive, go home with men on the first date. I couldn't believe that she like bragged, like, yeah, I ain't go home with him after that Cheesecake Factory. Like, girl, oh my God, how do I keep my legs closed? Took me to Cheesecake Factory. So it showed me, yeah, you one of them big girls who proactively offer sex to men up front because you want to get their attention. And then you over here trying to plot on how to make the man stay the night. And then, like, when I did my video on her, I said, now, listen, you need a real solution here. Okay, it's cool. You told your story, all that. That's cool. But what's the solution? Don't go sit back home, going to work, coming home, eating and drinking wine all night. Don't do that.
Right.
And sure enough, do you know, 2 days later, she was on TikTok talking about it's Saturday night. I'm going to show y'all how I relax. Had big old bottles of wine and some food. So the cycle continues. So everybody said it to me like, Six, you said it. I said, man, it never fails. And I think the biggest misconception that's happening here is, oh, skinny girls can get played too. But with attractive women, it's normal Negro stuff that goes down. He might cheat or something like that, but attractive in shape women are not going through stuff to this degree. If you look at Legion and all the exes that came forward, they all fat. Every single last one of them. And that's the point I tried to make to women. Sis, you got to have a solution. Can skinny girls get played? Yes, they can. Are they getting played to this degree? No. Why? Because if a man sit and play with you that long, talk about a house and a car, nigga, bye. I have other men that will do it. So ain't no attractive woman about to sit and wait for no year on no lies. She did it because she had no other options. And I wish women would understand. A skinny girl may get played, but a big girl with a man selling her dreams, you will. It's a guarantee. Why not set yourself up for the best result? And I hate that everyone's just sitting there talking about, oh, so she big, she don't deserve love. If a VP is what you want, you have to look at what the other wives look like. They don't look like that. And I don't get why I think women are bad people when they don't care about what do you give back.
Well,
I don't get that.
I say all the time, if you're that big, you know, like Reesa Teesa, you don't deserve love because you're not showing any love to your own self. Because if you allow yourself to get that fat, you don't deserve love because look what you're doing to your damn self. You're gonna make me fat.
That's a fact.
You're a bad influence. If all you do is sit around and eat all this dumb black people food and drink wine, you're a bad influence on me. I'm going to end up getting fat like you. So you don't deserve love.
That is so true. That is so true. She speaks about how she had a miscarriage, and this is never to speak on women, you know, and reproduction. But when you're that big, it's almost impossible to conceive and keep a child. So you want a man to buy you a house for $700,000, pay all the bills, do everything. And in return, you make him look broke. In return, you can't even carry a healthy child for him because you have racks of lamb surrounding your womb. It's not fair.
Yeah. Just imagine the 3 areas that a baby is going to have to fight to come out of Reesa Teesa's big ass womb. She got this big ass thigh meat over here.
Literally.
This big ass thigh meat over here. And her big ass stomach right here. How the baby gonna come out of all 3 of these little fat ass areas? Like it's almost
it's almost guaranteed to develop like gestational diabetes. Like the child cannot even flourish. Like your risk in a pregnancy is so high. So that's kind of crazy. Like I would feel bad. If I had a man that's making all this money, put me in a big house, I would feel so bad sitting at home, fat, ugly, drinking wine all day. Like, I don't get why in their mind they don't say, this man is doing all this for me. Let me step my game up. She left this nigga 3 years ago. In 3 years, she could have lost that weight. So you still fat, and your only solution is to tell your story so everybody feel bad for you. And I'll tell women all the time, name me one woman who became better by people feeling bad for her.
Thank you.
Name one you've ever seen. They can't never name one. Name one way feeling bad for them makes them better. Nobody ever knows. Women, what they do is they quote unquote feel bad for other women because they're selfish. That make you look self-righteous and make you look a good person in that moment.
I think women feel bad for other women because they know they have the propensity to be as stupid or as fat.
And they don't want competition. The more women, I saw a girl the other day talking about, don't worry about exercising and keeping your house clean. If you just take a shower every day, you're doing well.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what kind of bar in hell is it that we're telling each other as women, just take a shower and you're doing good in life? Like, get the fuck out of here. I don't understand that.
So let me play this because I don't know if you've seen this part, but this is her victim.
A very famous personality that called me a big back, talking about my weight. And so it's things like that that I'm like, Jesus, you know, I can already admit I'm self-conscious, you know.
So I want to just for a second go back to what you said about the spray. So Cookie said she Googled it. It's called lavender and melatonin spray. So that's the stuff?
Yes. She sprayed it on the pillows. So after she sleep with a man, she can get him to stay. Ma'am, that man's supposed to be exhausted, sleep, and you supposed to be up looking at him like, damn, how am I going to get him out of here? Not over here trying to plot on how do I get him to stay? What?
Well, you got to think about this. If you're having sex with a woman that's 260 pounds, he is hella exhausted.
No, he's not. Let me tell you, a lot of them girls, all they do is give head a lot of time. A lot of time, the man come over there just to get some head. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that they come between 3 and 6 a.m., you know. And my thing is this. How you going to get mad because somebody call you a big back, but your back is actually big? That's like me getting mad because somebody say I'm tall. I am tall. So my thing is, if you really feel like there's nothing wrong with being fat, then how come when somebody call you fat or call you a big back, you look at it as, you know, it's a diss. I mean, you're fat.
I bet if somebody said, you got a big butt, she'll be happy.
Right. Right.
Right.
I just don't understand it. I like solutions. My thing is, why are other women telling her, oh, you deserve love, you didn't deserve that? She's still fat. This happened 3 years ago. Like, why don't y'all tell her, like, ma'am, if this is the kind of man you want, you should start aligning with what he needs too. You'll attract a better partner as a woman when you believe in reciprocity. But women who want to put, and what they don't understand is the reason why you'll never get a VP looking like that is because it's a position of discipline. And I don't think women understand the reflection that our looks have on our man. If he is the VP and he comes to the company Christmas dinner with a 380-pound woman, it makes it look like he has no order in his home. You know what I'm saying? It makes it look like he lacks discipline. That's all it is. 1 out of 10 women are fat due to no fault of their own for a health issue. The other 9 out of 10 are fat because they consume more calories than they burn, period. So if a man wants a VP position, the woman that he's with can make him look higher or lower. But how can he walk into the company Christmas dinner with you? It's about discipline. That's what women don't understand. They think it's about what you deserve. No, it's about discipline. People with money, men with money in high up positions, they believe in discipline. Okay, so you cannot be eating what you want, drinking wine at home. It's a bad reflection on him. I don't know why women don't get, they just sit around talking about you deserve. What do you mean? How? As an attractive woman, I have never, ever been finessed like this. I've been cheated on before, the normal stuff. But to this level, broke men are scared of me. They don't want to come nowhere near me. I've had men
wait. Please say that again. Please say that again.
Broke men are scared Okay, they're scared. I've had men literally say, "Ooh, girl, well, you fine. Well, you too much for me. I can't
You
afford."
too
They
much for
know.
me. You too fine for me, right?
Yes,
Yes.
they'll say it. So I
Yes.
be like, damn, like I wish that big girls would understand. Like, ma'am, when I hear big girls say, "Oh, please let him just have a job, let him just have this," I'm like, ma'am, men with no job should be scared to look in your direction. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So when I see women have these same things over and over, I'm like, ma'am, it's possible to go through your life without broke men trying to bother you. It's possible to go through your life without men going upside your head. I don't think women understand what we attract by, how we look, our levels of discipline. I wish they knew this don't have to be your story, sis. You don't have to get got like this. It makes me sad.
I actually got a video taken down where I said there's 3 levels of discipline from women that men require. One that is weight discipline. The next is food. Well, no, it's food discipline. The next is mouth discipline. And I forgot what the other one was, but if you're fat, you're undisciplined. If you have a smart mouth, you're trauma disciplined. I mean, undisciplined. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what the other one was, but yeah, there's levels of discipline that men look for, and if you don't change that, you're never going to find no woman, and you should. I mean, find no man, and you shouldn't find no man because you trash at the present state you're in.
Or you can find a man, just one who is homeless. That's the man you qualify for.
Yeah. So you said, she did say during the pandemic. So of course, she hasn't been able to find another man for 3 years because who the hell wants to be with her? And then at the same time, like you said, in 3 years, her fat ass could have lost weight if she would have learned from her mistakes. But now she's on a goddamn talk show whining about her being fat instead of on a talk show talking about how much weight she lost.
Yep. And all the women in the comments talking about, I don't get what y'all mean. Skinny girls get played too. Not like that, ma'am. Stop the cap. Not like that. Let's stop it. And at least when you're a woman in shape that looks good, if a man come to you and say, I'm a VP, I want to buy you a house, that's actually realistic. There's a possibility it could be true. But when you look like that, you automatically know any man that try to sit and say that, child, please, it's definitely a lie. I don't understand it. I think women and it's so interesting because in her video where she was talking about the 50-part series, she said that the first thing that went through her head when she met up with him was that, I was glad he looked good like he did in his pictures. So what's so funny is women like that always be the main ones worried about what the man look like, but act like they don't understand the effects that looks have on the relationship.
And she literally said, hold on. I'm glad you listen to what this dumbass woman literally said after she said listen to this shit.
There was a very famous personality that called me a big back, talking about my weight. And so it's things like that I'm like, Jesus, I can already admit I'm self-conscious, as a heavier woman. I feel like how I look should not dictate whether or not I deserve.
Basic bitch starter kit talking points.
That part right there. So how I look should not dictate. But I remember when she said in the beginning, she was happy that he looked like he looked on his pictures. So how he looked dictated how she would work with him. But how she looks does not. You can't make this shit up. Like
that's why I say, like, they talk about they don't deserve love. Let's take the look side out of it. The number one reason you don't deserve love is because you don't understand reciprocity. The number one thing is that you are very tone deaf to your partner's needs. You're very aware of what you want and what you need. But then when someone says, well, if this is the man you want, this what he needs in return, you roll your eyes and suck your teeth and say that don't matter. So they inadvertently admit that they would make terrible partners without even realizing it by the fact that it doesn't even cross their mind of what the hardworking man would need in return. It blows my mind. They don't even care.
Yeah. So I would, I've said this before. Black women are the biggest enemy of other black women because of this stupid shit. And we men don't care, So it's like y'all women can just deal with this, the fat women, not you, but the fat women can just, go through whatever they go through. But the rest of us, we don't give a shit because at the end of the day, ain't got nothing to do with us because we're not going to pick the fat women, So the women who keep, dealing with losers or whatever who are fat, let them stay fat and let them stay dealing with losers or whatever, because that's just how life is. A man is going to go after a woman that he can get. Men go after what they can get. Just like you said, broke men are afraid of you because you don't look like the type of woman that a broke man would deal with. So we only go after what we can get. And
they don't like rejection.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, a man's type is what is attainable for him. And I think that's why some men, when they speak on women, they're like, oh, so y'all rather be alone than before you settle for a man that's not, 6'5", and that's where the disconnect is. Men don't do that. Men say, this is where I'm at. This is what I can get. So I'll go ahead and settle down with this and make it happen. Women don't do that. They will sit there and be single, waiting for something that's never happening, where men know how to, I hate to say settle, but just be more realistic. Like, hey, I know what I can and can't. And that's why I tell attractive women not to date men with no money, because there's no point. Because what's going to happen is, even if you like him, even if you're not worried about the money, when you meet his friends and his family, their eyes gonna get real big, like, ooh, oh no, nigga, like, oh, how you gonna maintain that? When he go tell his homeboys, like, bro, I'm gonna ask her to marry me, they gonna be like, nigga, she gonna cheat on you and leave you for a man with more money like that, man, nigga, please, you're broke. Like, they're gonna tell him
he's broke. Right.
They're gonna tell him that. So when women be 300, that girl, and you always know how big a girl is on TikTok whenever her elbows don't fit in the frame. If her elbows don't fit in the frame, that means she at least 375. So that's crazy that you can be 375 in a city like Atlanta, where there are beautiful women everywhere you look, and think a man who is a VP of a large company with the office downtown would work hard all his life to get a pre-approval for $700,000 for a home and decide, you know what, I'm gonna skip over all these beautiful women and I'm going to come home to a woman who is 375 pounds, who can't give me any children because she got pot roast around her womb.
Well, she's easier, because I don't know if you ever heard of my scale, but the scale ultimately is, if you're under 130, 140, you ain't really got to pay no bills. And it goes up to 260 or over. And if you are 260 or over, you not only have to pay all of the bills, the man will have to live in your house, and you will have to pay his back child support. Because the only reason why a man would be in a relationship with a woman that's over 260 pounds is because not only is his bills kicking his ass on his own, but his child support is putting him in his position where he can't pay all his bills, so he has to live with a fat woman.
And he get to have a fine side chick. He get to have a fine side chick. He get to save his check from work to pay for sex with his side chick that look good.
Yeah. She even said, Reesa Teesa literally said that he was buying pussy.
Yep. She said that he was buying a hand job for $40.
Wait, it was a hand job?
Yep, a hand job for $40.
Wow.
And the girl, the prostitute named Peaches, said that she had two price lists, one for with the condom and one for without. So when she said that he started dropping weight overnight and stopped having sex with her, and he was debilitated and had to pee in Gatorade bottles, I'm like, yeah, he got that, yeah. And come to find out,
whoa. So he was sleeping with the prostitute, probably with no condom, caught something and got sick.
Oh, and said that he went from like she said he went from like a 3X to a medium large within like 3 weeks or something like that.
I feel like Weebay from that meme when Weebay was like, oh shit.
Yep.
So the man probably has the package. That's why he got sick. That's why he was eating Gatorade bottles. That's why he lost all that weight, because he was smashing prostitutes, no condom. I didn't know.
Yep. This is Atlanta, huh? You can't if you go around Atlanta meeting someone and just raw dog and shit
with no condom,
you got a death wish.
Death wish.
Exactly. You are suicidal. This is not the place for that bullshit. And so she made a video after everything with an update. Apparently she heard from some of his family and they came forward and said, hey, just so you know, he is diagnosed bipolar schizophrenic. When we were younger, our parents paid for medication for him. He was doing good. But now that he's older, he's not on medication no more. So my thing is, I don't think it was fair to exploit this story when that man really does have mental issues he was born with. So schizophrenic people, they don't look at consequences the way other people do. So I think it's totally believable that he has AIDS, because in his mind, AIDS is probably not a real thing. He doesn't even understand that. His brain don't even work that way.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying? So when women say some men like big girls, this is the kind of men they're talking about, because all his exes are also big.
Yeah, mentally ill men. Yeah.
Right. All of his exes are big, all of them. So women will see that and say, oh, some men like big girls. They don't think of why does he like big girls? Healthy heterosexual men do not dream their whole life of coming home to a woman who is 375 pounds. Never. Exactly. When a man say, I like big girls, AKA, I like a girl who does not have options, AKA, I like a girl who is already coming to me in a deficit. So yeah, she gonna let me sleep with her the first night. Yeah, she gonna suck some peen. Yeah, she gonna let me get her pregnant a month after we met. It's more of it's a probability thing. And see, what women will do when they don't want to take accountability, they try to speak in a definite. They try to say, well, if you're skinny, he might still cheat. That's not the point. We're talking about probability. We're talking about setting yourself up to win. So it annoys me that the girls play this game like, oh, just because you skinny, you deserve love. Just because you big, you don't. Like, it's so basic. Can we talk about the bigger picture? Okay. When a man talking about, I like big girls, that is an insecurity, period.
Yeah. Yes. And I want to say this. If your name is Peaches, never have sex without a condom, because most likely you got something, because your name is Peaches. I just want to say that. Chicks named Peaches be having something. Yeah. Or chlamydia or something. Yeah. Your name is Peaches, most likely you got something. I just want to
Peaches. She said like it was like $70 for some head with no condom.
Golly. So I didn't know about the hand job stuff. I just remember something about, I seen a post about how he was paying for sex. I didn't know what the details were. But all of this actually makes all the sense in the world. Why he lost the weight, why he was so sick, why she was able to put him out. And because she was like, I'm gonna put you out and hit you over head with a lamp or something. Yeah. And like, ain't this dude like 6'3"?
Right.
He was sick.
Right.
Damn, man.
He was debilitated. He was completely debilitated from that. And they said that supposedly they found him in some type of HIV love group on Facebook. Like everyone.
What?
Yep. Like everybody who got it, they just date each other since they already got it. And they said that they saw him in the group. I said, oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. But, again, girls like her, they have a low-key controlling energy because they don't make changes until competition anxiety comes in. I'm telling you right now, wasn't nobody else checking for that girl. So had that man kept taking her to Pound Town, had she thought that he was faithful, believe you me, she would have still been there. The only time that she started investigating and getting ready to kick him out is when she went on Facebook and saw that he was talking to other girls on Facebook. When she thought that he was with just her, and when he was giving her peen whenever she wanted, she acted legally blind to all them lies. Even involved other people wasting their time in the lies. She wasting this realtor. I'd be so mad if I was a realtor and you don't make me drive you around to 25 homes knowing you wasn't gonna buy it. So she was so desperate to have her own needs met that she was willing to do anything. And the only reason why she left him is because she found out he was talking to other girls and because he stopped digging her down. Had he continued to do that, believe you me, she would have still been with him. And notice she said, oh, she ain't tell her mama what was going on. That's what they do. Them big girls be in my comments like, I got a husband. Where your husband? And that's the husband. And they don't tell nobody what's going on because deep down they know people gonna say, girl, you big, you knew you was getting played. So they keep it to themselves and make it seem like, oh, he just love it here. Absolutely not. She would have still been with him. Mark my words.
If he wouldn't have got sick. Yeah.
If he wouldn't have got sick, and even if he would have been sick, but would have still been dicking her down, she would have still been there.
Yeah.
For sure.
But maybe it saved her life by him not wanting to, because he probably had something.
Facts. She better thank God,
So hopefully, damn. Thank you so much, Six, for like you really brought the tea. Like,
yes, I had the tea. I had to investigate. I'm like, this is the craziest thing I've ever heard. Come on now. Let's look at the signs.
Golly, that shit was crazy. But I'm about to end the stream. So I like always, I always love you coming up. So I appreciate you for pulling up on me. And but yeah, this was an eye opener because I gotta work on my Facebook page because I didn't know. Because I did a stream about this and it blocked me on Facebook and I thought it was some other stuff. So now I actually know that you can't play Reesa Teesa's videos on Facebook because it'll block it. I don't know how you can do that because I thought TikTok was safe to share on Facebook. So now I got to learn some stuff because it's blocked my stream. So I got to get my money back from Facebook. But yeah, so I got a whole bunch of stuff to work on that, trim the video and all that shit. But I appreciate you pulling up on me though. You there? Six. Well, I don't know what happened with her. But all right, y'all, I am finna go and y'all have a good rest of y'all day. But before y'all go, of course, make sure to buy my Deeper Discussions card game and Cash App Aaron 1000. I got a few Cash Apps. I'll shout out to Cookie. Thank you for the Cash App, and shout out to Lena for the Cash App. I appreciate you. It kicked you off. Oh, okay. Well, I was still talking to you. You still right here, Six. So I don't know, but make sure to buy my card game. Cash App is Aaron 1000.
While we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game. We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.